It was one of those mornings, cold, silent, and heavy. Every part of me said, just skip today. Stay in bed, you can do it tomorrow. But I didn't. I forced myself out of my bed, hit record, and that morning changed everything. Not because the video did well, it didn't, but because it proved something to me. I could show up, even when I didn't want to, even when I didn't feel like it. And that's what this video is about. How the small act of showing up day after day becomes a secret weapon that separates those who win from those who don't.
Part 1. Why showing up actually matters. So a lot of the times in our minds we can view success as intense. It's how challenging it is, how effortful it is, how unbearable it is. Pure, hard effort. The truth is, it's not about how hard you go, it's about how long you can keep going. How much repetition over years and years you can continue to put in. Not that 1 week or month that you gave it everything and showed up perfectly, but the 1, 2, 3 years that you showed up every single day, no matter if your effort was horrible or amazing. Every time you show up, you place a vote for the type of person that you want to become. And over a long amount of time, that quiet discipline builds your confidence, momentum, and identity. All some of the most important and powerful things you can build if you want to see success in your life. Action by action, day by day, brick by brick. Let me ask you a question. Would you rather build one perfect house or 30 houses where a few are bad or a few are okay, but most are perfect? Part 2. The cost of not showing up. There are not just amazing benefits towards showing up, but there are also some really negative results that come from not showing up. Every time that you skip, every time that you give up, part of you deep down notices. It's not just about that missed day or that missed action, but about breaking the trust within yourself. Whenever you don't show up, you reinforce the idea that you don't do what you said that you were going to do. You break the trust within yourself and suffer the consequences from that. Over time, skipping and not showing up becomes a part of your identity. You want to get consistent, but deep down, you hear that little voice saying, you don't follow through, you're not consistent, you don't do the things that you say that you're gonna do. You always quit and you never finish. And then suddenly, you can only do it when you have the motivation to. And just barely at that. And that is a really hard identity to escape from. Part 3. How to master the art. So how do you master this art of showing up? How do you become the person who shows up even when everything inside of you is telling you not to? Make it easy. You lower the barrier to entry so that any version of yourself, no matter how unmotivated or tired, is able to do it. I remember a week in this YouTube journey where I hated everything that I was doing. I didn't want a script, I had no ideas, and nothing I seemed to write could help anyone. I despised recording, talking to the camera was annoying, and editing was brutal, taking all of that time to try and make a video just a little bit better. What was the point? I walked to the edge of giving up, looked at it, and realized what it held for me and turned around. It was so hard, but I made a promise to myself. No matter how bad it was, no matter how I felt, I would still hit that upload button. I would still post that video. And so I did. The video flopped. But my identity, didn't flop. I followed through on my commitment, even when it sucked, even when it hurt, even when I wanted to quit. But that meant more than any view count ever could, because what I gained from that was more important than views or subscribers. I kept the promise to myself, my identity that I show up even when it is challenging, even when nothing is working. And that's what showing up truly is, just keeping the promise to yourself, to your goals, to your future, and to your identity. That is how you master the art of showing up. You have to make it so easy that it's just silly not to do it. Instead of a full workout, just walk around your room 5 times. And then after that, do 10 push-ups. Just get your blood flowing and your mind out of its rut. For me, that looks like just talking to the camera for 5 minutes. 5 minutes, and then I can stop. But usually once you've got through starting, usually the hardest part, then you're able to get through the whole thing. You're able to put in the effort and reinforce your identity. So utilize the 5-minute rule. The 5-minute rule states that do the tasks that you're avoiding for just 5 minutes. Set a timer for 5 minutes, and then once that timer is up, you can choose to keep going or you can choose to stop. This sets the bar low enough that it's possible for you to accomplish it no matter what. Just 5 minutes. Commit to 5 minutes every single day. Your dream isn't one big leap away. It's 1,000 quiet steps. And every time you show up, even when you're tired, even when you doubt yourself, even when everything is telling you not to, You take one of those quiet steps and move towards the future that you want. Don't wait till you're ready. Just show up. Show up right now. That's the art. That's the edge. That's the whole game. And remember, you can't change your life until you change what's in here. You got this.